Welcome to Native Ads' Titan advertising platform. Today I'll be showing you how to create an ad campaign with Native Ads. First, you'll select your campaign type. If you are creating a direct response campaign and your primary goal is to sell a product, collect contacts, or generate business with a strong call to action directed towards the user, select Generate Prospects, Leads, or Customers. If you are creating an editorial campaign and your goal is to get users to read, like, or share your content, select Drive Traffic to My Articles. If you are still unsure of which type your campaign fits into, the I'm Not Sure link will give you more information on each campaign type. The setup process for both of these campaign types is very similar, but differs when it comes to campaign optimization, which I will show you a bit later. First, you will need to give some basic information about your campaign. The name of your campaign is unique to the campaign you are creating. The brand name is the name of your site. So for example, if your site is beautifulphotos.com, the brand name is Beautiful Photos. Next, select the device your campaign will target, either desktop or mobile devices. Geo-targeting allows you to select which countries you would like your campaign to run in. The Include Countries option is selected by default, with Canada and the United States as the presets. To target specific countries, keep Include Countries selected, start typing the name of the country you would like to target, and select from the drop-down list below. Do the same thing if you would like to exclude countries, just select Exclude Countries. You also have the option to select all countries to target all countries. Set the categories for your campaign to target. So we're advertising photos, so we can select arts and entertainment and hobbies and interests. If no categories are chosen, the campaign will be considered run-of-the-network, which means it will be applied to a wide variety of websites without the ability to choose specific sites. In the tracking codes drop-down list is the Native Ads UTM tracking code. A UTM tracking code is a simple code that allows Google Analytics or most other analytics programs to track your campaign and provide you with amazing campaign reports. The code will give you lots of very useful information, such as where your traffic came from or which ad was clicked on to bring users to your landing page. We have created a Native Ads UTM tracking code that will be appended by default to all your advertising URL and will help you track your campaign later. The tracking code will pass the campaign ID, ad ID, referrer ID, device, and title of your article to most analytics programs. You will need these later if you want to use our campaign optimization and ad optimization features. These pieces of code are specific to your campaign and should never be removed. We highly recommend you do not edit this field unless you are experienced with tracking codes. Click Next to go to the next step, bidding and creating a budget for your campaign. Just a side note, the numbered circles at the top will change color according to your progress on the Titan platform. So green means you have completed this section, blue is the section you are currently working on, and gray are sections that still need to be completed. Titan is a cost per click or CPC based advertising platform, which means you only pay when your ad is clicked on. In the bid price CPC field, enter the maximum amount you would like to spend each time your ad is clicked. If you are creating a direct response ad, the suggested CPC is 65 cents to $1.50. For editorial, we suggest a CPC between 10 cents and 25 cents. We make these suggestions as it is good practice for your CPCs to be higher in the beginning to help your new campaign gain traction. You can lower your CPCs later once you are happy with the traffic your campaign has received. The spending period is the period of time over which your spending cap will be spent. The spending cap is the full budget amount for your selected spending period. For example, if you have set your spending period to monthly and your spending cap to $1,500, your campaign will spend a maximum of $1,500 over the next 30 days for as long as your campaign is running. There are daily budget minimums for Native Ads campaigns. Editorial campaigns must spend a minimum of $20 per day, and direct response campaigns must spend a minimum of $100 per day. Click the I'm Not Sure links if you are unsure about your CPC bid price and spending cap. Click the Next button to go to the next step, campaign scheduling. Select a start and end date for your campaign if you would like your campaign to start and stop running on specific dates. There is also a Run Continuously option if you would like your campaign to run until you manually disable it. We recommend this option for most campaigns. By default, your campaign will be displayed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but you have the option to select specific times and days during which you want your campaign to run with ad scheduling. Choose a date range or specific day from the drop-down day selector. Entire day is selected by default, but you can set certain times of the day you would like your campaign to run by selecting this radio button and choosing times from the drop-down time selectors. You can also set a different CPC bid price for that particular day and time. So for example, you could set your campaign to spend more during peak hours only. Setting a CPC bid price in this section will override the price you previously set during the bidding and budget setup of your campaign. Add as many day and time selections as you would like by selecting the Add option, and remove as many day and time selections as you would like by selecting the X next to the bid price CPC field. Click the Next button to go to the next step, Campaign Optimization. For direct response campaigns, if you would like native ads to track sales, collect emails, track actions, and have underperforming sources of traffic blocked automatically, select Yes. With campaign optimization, native ads will automatically optimize your traffic to maximize your conversions and will help you achieve your conversion goals. The conversion goal URL is a page on your website that users will arrive at once they have taken a specific action, like a thank you or an order confirmation page. Your CPA/CPL goal, which stands for cost per acquisition or cost per lead, is the maximum amount you want to spend to get a conversion. For example, if you are selling a product, this is the maximum amount you want to pay to convert the user interacting with your page into a sale. This amount should be lower than the amount a conversion is worth. Please note, if you do not have our tracking pixel on at least your landing page, although our recommendation is to have it on all pages, native ads will not be able to determine if a conversion has occurred or not. I will discuss the Advertiser pixel in more depth shortly. The amount a conversion is worth is the amount you will make when a conversion occurs. Knowing this allows native ads to generate better reports to calculate whether or not you are making a profit. The minimum number of clicks to activate optimization is the number of clicks your page will receive before it automatically blocks sources of traffic that do not meet your page view goal. The recommended number of clicks is 25, and there is a maximum of 100. But also, if you set the page view goal too high, the optimizer may not work as well, and thus won't block out the underperforming sources of traffic. For editorial campaigns, if you would like native ads to automatically optimize your traffic so you can maximize your page views, select Yes. If you are promoting slideshows or galleries with multiple pages, we highly recommend you use this feature. The minimum clicks to activate optimization is the number of clicks your page will receive before it automatically blocks sources of traffic that do not meet your page view goal. The recommended number of clicks is 25, and there is a maximum of 100. In the average number of page views field, enter the amount of page views you would like. Native ads will automatically pause any ad in your campaign that does not meet this number. We recommend a page view goal of 7. The optimization goals you have just set will not work without the native ads advertiser pixel added to the head section of your website's code. As mentioned before, if you do not have our tracking pixel on your site, native ads will not be able to determine if a conversion has occurred or not. Enter your website's name and URL in these fields. Click the Save button to create the pixel for your website. The pixel will be emailed to you shortly. Copy this code and paste within the head section of your website's HTML code. The pixel will not work if placed outside this head section. Click Learn More to learn how to place this pixel on your site. Next, you have the option to set up a blacklist or a whitelist. With blacklists, you can disable specific traffic source IDs to manually block sources of traffic that you do not want. With whitelists, you can enable specific traffic source IDs, so you will only receive traffic from these specific sources. But note that narrowing down your traffic to a select few sources could significantly reduce your traffic. These lists allow you to receive traffic from only source IDs that are meeting your goals. Click this link to learn how to obtain these traffic source IDs from Google Analytics. Upload a list of UTM medium values from Google Analytics. These IDs will appear in your tracking software by default in the UTM medium parameter. Please note that the file must be saved in a TXT or CSV format with only one traffic source ID per row. It will take at most 72 hours to completely add or block all of the IDs from your list. Hover your mouse over this link to see an example of the text file you should upload. You can click this link to see where your current white lists are and your current black lists. Click the Next button to save all of your settings and move on to the next step, uploading your ads. So the Bulk Ad Creator is a tool that will allow you to upload up to 10 images and 10 titles or headlines. In total, you'll be able to create 100 ads at one time. This allows you to A/B test a large number of these ads very quickly and very efficiently. But please note that if your titles or headlines do not match your images, your ads will be denied. So please click here on this link to view our compliance guidelines for more details. Okay, so once we've added in our titles or headlines, next you have the option to add a description. So we'll add a description there. Set your URL destination to your landing page, but please note, do not add your UTM tracking code to your destination URL at this point. It's already been added to your URL from the previous campaign settings you just completed. If you add this tracking code here, it will cancel out the previously set code and will not work. So once you've filled in these areas here, it's time to add your images. Simply drag and drop into this blue area and they upload immediately. You can add them one at a time. It's much easier to do with a folder. There are requirements for the images that you use for your ads. Images can only be up to 3.5 megabytes and they must be at least 400 by 400 pixels. It's much better to use larger images as well. We recommend you upload your images with the dimensions of 1200 by 627 pixels in a JPEG, PNG, or non-animated GIF format. Once all your images are uploaded, the uploader matches them with your headlines and lets you know how many ads will be created. Once you're ready, click Generate Ads. All the combinations of your ads will appear here for you to review. Each headline will be paired with each image, all with the same description. If you want to edit a headline, destination, URL, or description, click on the text you would like to edit. An edit box will appear and simply click the check mark once you are done. If you want to remove an ad completely, just click one of these X's on the far right. When you are ready, scroll to the bottom and click Save and Upload Ads. Another option for uploading your ads is with the Import Ad Inventory via RSS feed URL here. An RSS feed is a way for you to see all the latest articles on your website. It's usually ordered from newest to oldest. So simply copy and paste your URL, click the Import button, and put it here. Select the date range in which you would like to run your campaign ads. You can select all time, and that means it'll just upload every single ad you've ever posted. Maximum ads to upload, and you can scan your RSS feed. Once your ads are loaded, they will appear below in an ad format. When you are done reviewing, click Upload Ads. A third option for creating ads is with the Upload Ad Inventory Individually option. It's very similar to the Bulk Ad Creator, except you're creating one ad at a time instead of multiple. Fill in all your fields. Once again, the description is optional. To upload an image, hit Browse, find your image, and open. As mentioned before, do not add your UTM tracking code to your destination URL at this stage. Once everything is filled out, select Upload Ads, and your ads may take up to 1 to 2 business days to be approved. Once your ads have been sent for approval, you will be taken to the funding screen where you will have 3 options to fund your account. Click the Update or Add New Credit Card link to add or change credit cards on your account. You can make payments up to $1,000 on your credit card, but with a minimum of $100 as well. Larger payments need to be made through a wire transfer. Credit card payments are only available to the residents of the US and Canada. International advertisers can make payments through PayPal or a wire transfer. You can have multiple cards linked to your account, but you must set one as your primary card here. Click Save when you're done. Your first credit card payment with native ads can only be at most $500. To make larger payments in the future, you will need to fill out an authorization form, as well as send us a photocopy of your credit card front and back, and a photocopy of your ID front and back. The first time you try to make a payment larger than $500, a warning will appear on your account directing you to this form and instructions on how to send your photocopies. You can add payments as you see fit with minimum deposits of $100 per payment, or you can set up an auto replenish. With Auto Replenish, if your account funds are low, a payment will be made automatically via your preferred method of payment. You can choose any amount for this payment with a minimum deposit of $100, and we highly recommend this option so your traffic to your campaign does not stop. You can make payments with your PayPal account up to $1,000 with a minimum of $100. Larger payments will need to be made through a wire transfer. PayPal payments are available for residents of the US and Canada as well as international advertisers. Your first PayPal payment with native ads can only be at most $500. To make larger payments in the future, you will need to fill out the PayPal authorization form, as well as send us a photocopy of your ID, front and back. The first time you try to make a payment larger than $500, a warning will appear on your account, directing you to this form and with instructions on how to send us your photocopy. Payments by wire transfer must be at least $1,000. Wire transfers can be made by both international and domestic advertisers. Click Get Wire Details button and you will be taken to an online wire transfer form. Fill out the form, click Submit at the bottom, and then print out a copy to take to your bank. When you have sent your payment or funding through, go to your billing summary so you can see all of your past transactions. Here you can see a summary of all your past transactions. You can look at your account balance, what you've spent daily, monthly, and your total expenditures. Also, you can see what you've put into your account in total as well. As mentioned before, most ads take 2 business days for approval. And once this is all completed, you're done. You've created an ad campaign with native ads.